everybody! Today I'm gonna show you how to do this. If you haven't watched my video on how to cook the holiday roast, follow link in the comments below and you can watch that one after you watch this. I really love this, and today I'm doing a dinner party. So I'm gonna cook both things. Let's see what's in here. It'll be my first time opening this up and trying this. I already tried the other one and I definitely loved it. I loved all the accoutrements that I put with it. So technically they're the same thing, I think, right? They're both roasts. They look the same. Something wrapped on the outside and all the veggies on the inside. So technically I'm making two dishes. That is the same thing. It's okay. I'm gonna have a bunch of side dishes too, and apparently this one, it looks like it comes with dessert. So it's a whole meal all set up in one. I'm so excited. Let's get started. Alright, put this on the side. We're focusing on this Tofurky Holiday Vegetarian Feast. Why does it say vegetarian? Does it have dairy in here? Let's take a look. Here's the ingredients, just if you wanted to know. It says vegetarian feast, all vegan. I believe this is all vegan. It has the V non-GMO symbol, so it's safe. It's safe for all vegans to eat. Yes. Alright, let's see what we got here. Whoa, something squirting out of it. Do you see that? Do you see that little nubbin? Okay, I don't know how sanitary this is. What's this? Alright, so the first thing is some kind of frozen jerky thing. And second thing is, here's the brownie dessert. It is so tiny. How much does it say this feeds? It says it feeds 6. Do they think that vegans don't eat a lot or what? Here's the gravy, the Tofurky gravy. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the side. And here's the mini football with a little nubbin that came out of it. Kinda gross. Okay, so it's really cold. Hey, there's like, it came out of the other nubbin. I'm not too thrilled with this packaging. Really, I feel like it just came out of a machine that went bloop. But alright, we'll see. Taste test. And since I have two different types, I can put it together and try it side by side to see which gravy tastes better. That is exciting. The important part is this easy to cook. No, it's not. I can't find how to cook it. Fail! Total fail! Okay, it is somewhere. It's somewhere. Preheat instruction. What's this? Remove plastic casing from the roast. Place on a pan in foil for undulled. Cook for 2 hours and 20 minutes plus 15 minutes uncovered. Should I have undulled this first? Dinner starts at 3. It's 3 right now. Dinner starts 3, 4, 5, 6 in 3 hours. I have just the amount of time to cook this. Good thing I started early. Alright, cook thoroughly to temperature. Do not eat frozen or uncooked. What's in here that you can't eat uncooked? 2 good options for baste. Whisk these ingredients together to baste before roasting. I have to baste it. You didn't give me stuff to baste it with. Tofurky. Okay. So I need soy sauce, fresh and ground sage, optional. Tofurky also gets along great with things like veggie broth, minced garlic, a dash of red wine, and herbs like thyme. That's it. And for gravy, you just whisk it. And for a brownie, you just bake it. Alright, so apparently I have to make a base for this football. I am liking the holiday roast because I basically don't have to make a separate thing for this, but I will do it because I have no choice. Football because of my head. Well, not really, it's a little small. I feel like it could really feed 2 people, 3 people. We'll see. We have 8 people. Maybe 8 people coming. Is this enough food? Alright, these are the ingredients that I am going to be using for the basting. So on it, it says I need thyme, sage, don't have fresh ones, so that's going to have to do. Soy sauce, and then wine. I happen to have leftover wine that I was drinking. There's garlic. I know there's a lot of garlic here, but half of it is for my holiday roast that I'm going to go along with it. And then I finally found out what this is. You know how in a real turkey, there's a wishbone that you can separate and like do your wishing thing with? I guess this package includes a wishbone. They don't give me the sauce to baste my roast with. Instead, they give me a wishbone to play with. I'm seriously a little bit peeved. Because now I have to make another sauce. I thought I could just, you know, throw it in and be done. It is so not done, and alright, I'm over it now. Alright, we're gonna make the sauce. So I'm just gonna put my ground up garlic in this sauce. I forgot you have to add vegetable broth along with it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brown my garlic using a little bit of vegetable broth. It's not like oil, it's a little slower process. So just put a little bit and then it'll brown slowly. Just like you would if you had put oil. If you think it's too dry, you could add a little bit more, but I think it's perfect right now. I'm gonna add some wine in there to reduce it. You are not going to taste the alcohol because it's going to be reduced down, and all the alcohol should have been evaporated away by the time you finish with the sauce. So just let that simmer and boil. I'm not as mad that they didn't give me the basting ingredients or the anything for basting. It's just that you didn't even give me a good enough instructions of how to make this. It's just like, oh, just put some of this, that, you know, that's it. Not all of us are cooks here, and most likely if you went and bought this, it means you definitely don't want to do any cooking whatsoever, or else you wouldn't make this up. Why? Okay, I'm waiting for my wine to reduce. Let's get back to that. These bubbles, it is the alcohol boiling away. Now that it's boiling, I'll put the soy sauce. I wish I knew how much to put in. It has rough estimate of what you need, but then it says, oh, you can add some of this, and it doesn't have how much to add of that. Let's see. A little more? Okay. Nah, just stop. Alright, that's the sage. Now the thyme. This is taking too much time. So if the base tastes different, then how would you really taste test this? Because everyone's base would taste different. Wouldn't their Tofurky all taste different? Now see how it's like all boiled down? That's what you really want. It's this creamy layer. The soy sauce, the sugar is breaking apart. I just taste test this sauce. It doesn't taste good. What kind of bad ingredients they told me to put in here? It tastes sour. To balance out some of the flavors, and hopefully I could get it better with some imagination, is I'm gonna put some miso. If you have this at home, you can try it. You know what? Don't try it yet. Let me try it and see if it's good first. Alright, so note to Tofurky. Please just include it next year. Just include a basting thing. Or don't tell me I have to do it. Oh, it seems like it's melting pretty well in there. Let's give it another taste test and see what else I can add. It actually tastes much better. Okay, at this point, I'm pretty much done. What I did was I added more soy sauce, more vegetable broth, water, so I could let it boil a little bit. And I also added more miso and lots of sugar just to balance some tartiness that is coming from it. I'm probably thinking it's the reduced wine, usually the tartiness and the butteriness that you would put in to make some sauce. But in my case, I can't add butter into this, so I'm left with lots of sugar. That's okay. No one has to know, right? Yay, I got it open. Except my hand is super frozen. Probably should have thawed this out. This looks like a balloon, a big ball of chemical. This butt nubbin thing, kind of gross. Alright, there it is. Like it says, I have to cover it up with foil, basting it all around. That's half of it.
I basted my roast with half the base, and now I'm putting foil over it, and now it's ready.
I'm gonna do the bottom because I have other stuff that I got on top. It's inside. It says to be cooked for 2 hours and 20 minutes. At 4:15, 2 hours and 20 minutes. It won't be here at 6. It won't be done till 6:30. I should have thawed it out, guys. Failed. Alright. It is what it is. Let's move on. It is ready to be uncovered in 2 hours and 20 minutes. Very long time. Okay, I forgot to film. I took out the cover and then I put the rest of the basting over it, and now I'm going to bake it some more again.
Alright, it is all done. The top burnt, so I had to scrape off the top. That was a total fail. Okay, moving on to cutting this football open. It cuts really easily. Look at that. So far, it looks good. The middle was kind of dry, so it kept crumbling apart when you tried to pick the roast up onto your plate.
I have here the roast. Okay, it was a process to cook, but let's see if it's worth cooking. I find the meat to be super tofu-y. Like I can't think, whereas the holiday roast, the meat was in layers a little bit, so it felt like you're chewing on meat. But this one, it's basically a mush. If I could show you, it's like a mush. And when I was taking it out, it kind of reminded me of it was done in a factory and it was just squeezed out of a tube. Not really handmade type of feel. It feels like it was food, like really processed food. Which makes sense now that I'm eating it, that I can kind of taste it. I can't really taste the base that I put on it. It's super light. Let me try to eat the skin part. Yeah. I'm not in love with this, to be honest. I really wish it was much better, but I am not in love with this at all. The holiday roast is by far so much better. And when I was cooking the gravy was more oily feeling than the holiday roast one. It was more watery, whereas the holiday roast one was creamy right away. Right when it melted, it was creamy, and I know that that was really flavorful. Now I'm gonna try it with the gravy. Oh wow, it's actually pretty good. So maybe the roast needed some gravy with it, maybe. Even with the gravy, it's not going to make that texture that I'm missing much better. It's definitely better with the gravy, but not much better. It's actually really salty with the gravy. And the gravy, I shouldn't put that much. Okay. So final verdict, you should already know, get the holiday roast one. It is so much better. That one, the skin has a crust. This skin doesn't have a crust. And the roasted veggies that I had roasted on the bottom, because this one you have to cook on a much lower temperature, the vegetables got mushy and soft. So it never really got the crunch as like a roasted vegetable is supposed to be. Overall, and all the extra work I have to put into this, it is totally not worth it. And I think the Gardein's holiday roast is much cheaper too. But that's only because this one comes with dessert too. So after I finish, I will go and start making the dessert.
Never got paid back.
I want to see this.
Wait, what is that?
It's a vegan wishbone.
It's a vegan wishbone that came with our roast.
It came with the roast.
Yeah, it's veggie bacon.
But you're supposed to like
pull it.
Try to break it, right?
break it.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the bigger break gets the wish.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to be? Shit.
Yeah,
All the wishes, right? No, it was like that already.
oh, fail. I'm
So then-
improvising because this failed.
So then you would pull, I guess, until it breaks, and whoever has the biggest piece, right?
Make it
Yeah, I was set up for that.
I guess my wish is true.
total fail.
All right, little pull.
Pull.
2. One, 2, 3.
Oh, who got it? Oh, see, that was better. All right, now I'm gonna taste this and see how it is.
She should stay until tomorrow. I mean,
It's hard.
no orders put in, no discussion about this start for today. I mean,
Oh, I guess jerky is supposed to be hard, right?
you know,
Because this is the piece I got.
Let her know too. Like, hospital, you know,
This thing is not good.
oh.
Did you guys try it? It's not good.
It's like really dry ham.
Yeah, it's dry. I don't know. Why does it have some sour, weird, chemically taste?
It does taste like a big beef jerky, and not in a good way.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'll pass. I'm not gonna finish the last piece of that. Sorry. Okay, now that all my friends are gone, I just wanted to show you what my friends thought about the comparison of the Gardein's Holiday Roast versus the Tofurky Holiday Roast. Da, 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 da. That is the Tofurky, and there is still some left. Oh, there's actually a lot left over. They brought some home, but obviously it's still half of the football left. And done! There's no more Gardein's Holiday Roast left. So I think I can call in the verdict, and it is the Gardein's Holiday Roast wins. Yay!
Thought I forgot about the brownie, huh? Nope. It's pretty simple to make. Just take out the plastic and place it in the oven covered with a foil, and then bake it at 350 degrees for 12 minutes, and then bake it uncovered for 30 to 40 seconds more. All done!
I just wanted to try the brownie. Here it goes. I had it really hot. I want to say I kind of like it at room temperature. It has more the chewiness, the chocolatey flavor. When it was hot and malted, I taste more of the oil that breaks down. So this is pretty good, but there's some like faint aftertaste on this. I feel like it's flour, but I like the crust. The crust is really good. To be honest, this whole thing, the gravy was really good. The gravy it was pretty good. And even now that it's cold, it's still good. Smells good. The gravy probably was one of the better gravies, vegan gravies I had. I wanted to show you the consistency of the two gravies side by side. Look at this. I feel like there's a lot of starch in here or something. It's very gloopy. It's jiggly, like tapioca starch type, you know, like if you put lots of tapioca starch. The Gardein Holiday Roast is more gravy-like, see? It's not as glumpy. I feel like the middle on this one it's a little bit dry, and then the skin was nothing special. This just to me looked more processed, tasted more processed. Whereas the other one, for some reason, just because there was layers, that was a lot better. But I would say the brownie was really good and probably one of the best parts to the meal. We were too full to finish, but I'm like, this is pretty good brownie. For vegan brownie, this is pretty good. And I don't feel like it was very oily because I put it on a napkin and there wasn't that much oil that kind of seeped through. So brownie definitely was really good. Most likely, I'm sorry, Tofurky, I wouldn't get you again. I really, really wanted to like you, I really do. And because it's like, you have the dinner and dessert all in one box. How can you go wrong? But I would definitely choose the other one. I'm sorry. Let me know if you try the Gardein Holiday Roast and this one, and let me know which one is better. Maybe you feel differently. Do you feel differently? Do you really feel that this was better than the other one? Let me know in the comments below which one you like. Which one do you think? Even if you never tried it before, just by the looks of it, and if you haven't watched my other video, go check this one out. It is really good. Let me know what you think. Did you like it? Did you like this one more? Or this one more? This one? Or this one? Let me know. I really am super curious on which one did you like more. Leave it in the comments below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Thanks. And happy holidays, everyone. And hopefully, I know there is a lot more of these vegan holiday roasts coming up, and I most likely want to try them all. Now I know that they're all kind of different, and now I'm like on a mission to go and just try everything and to let you guys see which one, in my opinion, is better. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. For all my Tubi family, I love you guys all. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys. And I'll vlog you next time. Bye.